Hi there, welcome to the Money Mastery platform with Peter Asare Nyarko. On this platform, we are going to expound on how to make money, manage money, and multiply money. Always remember, the goal is not more money, but financial independence and financial freedom. So now let's dig deeper into some of the models or topics we are going to treat on this platform. We will look at great and sustainable ways of making money. We will also look at great and sustainable ways of managing your money. This is where we look at defining your financial goals. We look at net worth analysis, cash flow statement, extra streams of income. We will also dive into financial independence and retirement. We will look at investment. We will look at tax planning, insurance, and a whole lot of other great and fun ways you can make money. So, as an introduction, let me dig deeper into planning your finances. The first way to start planning your finances is to define your financial goals. So you need to have a goal, because if you don't set targets, you don't hit target. And so a goal gives you the opportunity to set targets for the year. So let's say, for example, 2024, how much money do you want to make in 2024? That can be your goal for 2024. So you need to be specific in defining your goals. And so mostly when you are defining your goals, you need to define a SMART goal or have a SMART goal. SMART in the sense that it should be specific, it should be measurable, it should be achievable, it should be realistic, and it should have time. It should come with time. There's this profound statement that says that a goal without a time is just a slogan. And so once you set your goal, you should be able to add the time to it, give it a timeline. Once you have defined your goal, the next step you need to take is to assess your income and your expenditure. So this is where you look into your cash flow statement. Do you have a positive cash flow or you have a negative cash flow? So in assessing your cash flow, you need to consider your income, where your money is coming from. So this is where you track all your income, the money you are making in a month. How much are you making in a month? Are you only depending on your monthly payment as your source of your income? I mostly tell people, most people, they are the only source of income. And so once they are not well, or once they lose their job, once they are not able to go out there and engage in business, their income ceases. And so this is where you look at, how can I create multiple streams of income? So your cash flow analysis will inform you ways you can create multiple streams of income. After assessing your cash flow, you need to also look at your expenditure column. This is where I advise people to focus on their needs and not their wants. One thing I've realized is most people spend on their wants instead of their needs. And so at the end of the month, they don't even have enough money to do other things. And so you need to focus on your needs. Your needs are the things you cannot do away with. They are the things you need so your life can move on. Food, you need food in your stomach so you can wake up every day and go to work and come back. You need to pay your utilities so you can have electricity, so you can have water. So you need to focus on your needs. You need transportation to go to work. If you own your own car, then you need to buy fuel. So these are the necessities. They are the things you need so your life can move on. Now let's look at wants. Wants are the things we desire for. They are the things we want to have. You might probably be holding an iPhone 9, but you want iPhone 12. So iPhone 12 becomes your want. You can still do away with it. You can still maintain your iPhone 9. So you need to focus on your needs and not your wants. Also, once you have identified your needs and your wants, the difference between your income and your expenditure will give you your cash flow statement. Once you have your cash flow statement, one thing you also need to consider is your net worth, how much you are worth, the actual financial position. So that's your asset and your liabilities, the things that have monetary value. and the things that takes money away from you. You need to be aware of them. So we will dig deeper into some of these models on this channel. And then you also need to look at financial independence. Very, very important. For most young people, when you talk about financial independence, they don't want to hear. When you talk about retirement, sorry, they don't want to hear about retirement. But I tell them, you need to be financially independent. You need to be able to get to a point where you don't depend on anyone for your financial resources. And so it is important for young people to be financially independent. And on this channel, we are going to help you to become financially independent. Even if you don't want to be financially independent, on this platform, once you come on this platform regularly to watch our videos, to watch our models, you will become financially independent. You need to also think about retirement. So after achieving financial independence, think about the future. Because now you are strong, now you have the energy, but a time is coming where you need to go on retirement. Even if you don't want to go on retirement, sometimes the system can retire you. Government can retire you. And so you need to think about your retirement. Once you have dived into financial independence and retirement, you're also going to look at major expenditures. So these are mostly life events. And they come with cost. So I tell people, when I talk about financial goals, I'm talking about life events that come with financial implications. Because you want to buy a car, you need money to buy the car. What are the processes? What are the steps you need to go through to be able to buy a car? So this is where you plan for your major expenditure. And we are going to take each life event. Buying a car, we will do a video on buying a car. Wedding, we will do a video on getting married. Doing your masters, you will do a video on how you can do your masters, how you can buy a land. So we will take each of the life events and do a video on the life events so it can help you to achieve financial independence and financial freedom. We also look into investment. Investment is a leverage to build wealth. If you are dreaming of building wealth, if you are dreaming of achieving financial independence and retirement, financial independence and freedom, then you need investment. And so we will take our time to dive into investment. We will look at how you want your investment to make you money. We will look at asset allocation and asset classes. We will look at diversification. Yes, you don't put all your money in one basket. So you look at diversification. We will look at risk. That is one of the major issues. Mostly when you are talking to people, they are afraid of taking risk. And without taking risk, you can't invest your money. So we will dive into risks, how you can minimize your risks and make the most out of your investment. We will also look at your target rate of return. We will dive deeper into investment. We will look at some of the options available to invest in Ghana, in Africa. What are the things, what are the industries that you can put your money in? So we will, on this platform, we want to assure you that we are going to go deeper into investment and we are going to expound on a lot of things that will help you achieve financial independence and freedom. We also look at taxes. Yes, we know now taxes is going up. A lot of taxes are being introduced and all that. What does that mean for you as a consumer, as someone who wants to achieve financial independence and retirement? So we also expand on taxes. We will go into it and help you. There are ways you can avoid tax. There are ways you can minimize tax. There are some tax advantages that are available for you. So we will expand on this thing so that it can help you achieve financial independence and retirement. We will also go into insurance and risk management. Very, very important. What are some of the portfolios available? What are some of the industries or companies that do credible insurance? We will speak on them so that it will help you. Our goal is to help you achieve financial independence and freedom. And that is what we are going to do on this platform. We will look at estate and gate planning. Sometimes people will say, people always come to me for money. And sometimes I don't have that huge amount of money to give out. What we are going to do is that we are going to help you develop your gift plan. Yes, your gift plan. You heard me right. Your gift plan to help you distribute your financial resources and help others so they can also create a legacy for themselves. And so on this platform, a whole lot of exciting, a whole lot of educational, entertaining nuggets are coming your way. And you need to brace up for that. You need to invite your friends, you need to invite your family, you need to bring everyone on board so they can subscribe to this channel. Because what we are coming to give out, it is going to help you achieve financial freedom and financial independence. And so, don't forget this. Whenever you think of going on YouTube to watch a video, think about Peter Asare Nyarko and the money mastery. We are saying that always need to remember, it is not about making more money. It is not about accumulating wealth. It's about financial independence and financial freedom. Thank you very much.